Morning everybody, welcome back. Crazy time. First, I might start on the COVID stuff. So obviously we shut down and we're open again, so that's very good news. But COVID's obviously still in the community, so we want to get back to our basics and make sure we're doing everything right here. So make sure we continue to manage COVID well here. So social distancing, obviously. Try and hold each other to account. We see people not doing it. Masks are not mandatory. If you can't social distance, we would like you to wear them. So if you're working in a bucket, is that mandatory? No, it's not, is it? No. But it's highly recommended if you can't social distance. So if you're working in a bucket together, for example, to wear a mask, and we have them, if you need them, come see us. We'll give them out. So continue wiping surfaces down, sanitising your hands, all that sort of stuff. If you're out of the wipe from the sanitiser, see Mark, he'll have all that. You got the mask as well? He's got the mask as well. So Mark's your man for everything in that regard. Obviously, the biggest one, if you are unwell, stay home. Let us know. You have to go get a COVID test if you've got symptoms, obviously. There is a discussion at the moment of a 2-hour outage rule. Nothing's been confirmed yet in writing. We hope it doesn't go that way. It may. There's meetings this morning and we should get an update, hopefully. So I just want to make you aware of it in case anyone does challenge you out there about it. There's no outage or CNS. We're doing some switching today, but no CNS. And hopefully no more by the end of the day, because 2-hour rule will obviously affect our business dramatically. There's not much you can do in 2 hours across armed services or something like that. So just be aware of it. It might not be the case, but that's all to do with people possibly working from home still for a longer period of time. So yeah, there's obviously going to be people at home for this week, maybe a bit longer. So if you get challenged out in the street, just be respectful. If you have issues, call your leader, alright? Anyone else got any questions on the COVID stuff? I know a lot's changed in recent times.
Is there going to be a job number or something I saw an email about?
I believe, just hold off on this day, I'll confirm, but the people that just stayed home and didn't work will go to the special COVID leave. If you worked and it was work to do with COVID, there's another number that we're going to allocate costs to. If you work and you're productive, then you just book it to productive. So that'll all come. Obviously, don't do your time sheets till you get the number, and no doubt someone will be chasing you up, but you need the numbers to do that. But for you guys that stay at home, it'll be it's another code you've got to put in, a special code leave, right? I'm fairly sure, but more of that will come. I'm sure Darryl will chase that up. Anything else on COVID? Oh, good thinking, Nick. To help social distancing, and obviously that Sixers office in there is pretty cluttered and full, especially when everyone's walking through it. So we've shut Granny's office door there, and the 2 doors that enter, well, the one that enters into Hughes and the one that enters into where Renzi and that are. So if us Northerners can just go down this side, it's probably best. That side will still be open. We're not doing the split yet, but just to maintain the social distancing. The Sixers will come out and see you in the briefing tables or whatever, or if you need it, just sing out. Just we don't want to have 10 people sitting in that room because we'll be breaking the rules. It's back to 1 per 4 square metres or whatever it is, but just how that room's set up with the desk, you don't have much room to stand around. Thanks for that, Nick. I don't think there's anything else COVID related. All your trucks here, whatever night it was that we shit can work, we turned all your SCPIs off and the battery isolators, so just be aware of that. We'll jump in the trucks. And that's why they're all in here, because we weren't sure how long we were going to be closed down for a while. So they can go back out. Anything else on the COVID? No, cool. No birthdays or anniversaries this week, so yeah, no beers I suppose. Previous week switching toolbox didn't happen, obviously, with everything that's been going on, but it's been 104 days since our last switching incident. So keep that up, especially in these crazy times. If you are switching, just keep your mind on the switching. There was a switching alert which I'll run through. Looks like emergency crews were switching in storm conditions to restore a feeder. During restoration, the feeder was inadvertently tied to a feeder without protection in. So obviously tripped the feeder, they didn't have Cefsnel out, etc. So I'm not sure what they mean by inadvertently tied, whether they tied it to the wrong feeder or they just didn't have, it sounds like they just tied it to the wrong feeder, so there'll be more on that one to come, that's just the alert. Well, but I suppose on that, storm conditions, you're relying on your operator, he's relying on you guys to check in at the end of the day, so if you do see something odd, just speak up, because you're going to help everyone out. Next, we had a DS incident. I'm not sure if everyone heard, but Brucey, should let you tell this story, Nick, shouldn't I? Brucey called up with some chest pains out on somewhere he was locating or whatnot. Actually doing some trap parking control thing. Called up Nick, and Nick had to call the ambulance and race out there with Daryl. He had chest pains, and ambulance rocked up, done a heap of tests, took him straight to hospital. He ended up having an issue with, well, he's not 100% sure yet, but it's either a muscle in the middle here or the muscle around his heart or the lining, the casing around his heart or something like that. So I was just speaking to him this morning and he's still not 100% sure what it is, but that was a bit scary for the lads here having to shoot out there. Other than that, that's all I've got. I'll work for this week. Some customer connects, test connect, energize type stuff. There's one job that we're doing today that we managed to get rebooked in because it's not taking any power off, which is customers are waiting to move in, so we're lucky to get that one back in. We've got some live line trees kicking off. I believe it starts Tuesday, creepers and then live line trees the rest of that. So that's good, won't affect power. There is some HVLV maintenance, some cross arms, light columns. We've got a lot of really bad light columns, 2 have happened today. A lot of them we're struggling to get material for, they're on back order. The G&B operators may finish their training this week. They should, but they've had a few curveballs thrown at them already, so who knows what will happen. I think if you miss these 2 days, we're in strife, so hopefully that all goes to plan. They're back at the school Thursday, Friday, is that right? Then we've got guys out in the Gunplek, and we've got a transformer volt change. But as I said earlier, depending what happens today, 2 hour outages will knock half that work on the head. Don't know what we'll be doing. We hope that's not the case, but we'll update more as we know. That's all I got.